Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
And he can clear it away. Madrid finding their passes. Shot could be on. Nunez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe purring through the gears. Gabriel with the clearance. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Raul.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Clipped into space. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's Doué. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw. Ball driven toward, he rises! Gabriel gets it away. Solot. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Oh, he's got a sight of goal! Raul. Guardiola. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Forlan. He's in a great position here, and this is Forlan. It's Forlan! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vardiol. Lobbed in behind. That could spell trouble. Vardiol. Doué. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Nunez. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
Please make
Let us
sure
see what the
watch
second half brings.
for an information bulletin from the
And after
regional
45
police
minutes, it
department.
is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Raul, it's run loose here. Raul cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. They're just, oh, terrible pass. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Gabriel. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the counter is on. He looks to lift it. It's there! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice looking ball. It's a promising position. Raul is flagged offside. Belletti. And the return pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Owen! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that...
He's having a shot! And that's another good win of the ball. Scholes has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Fernandez. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Gavi.
So there's going to be another change here. And that certainly packed a punch.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. Neymar. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Lewandowski. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Oh, that was vital. Gavi. And Guardiola. Fernando Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Scholes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gabriel gets good distance on it.
Belletti.
Now it's Messi. And this is Lewandowski. Has a shot! Spectacular save! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now. There's no sort of quality on that. Keep the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he...
Can he finish? Oh no, this does not look good. Ball is over the line. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's got through. It's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's... There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vardiol. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but... Big chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the ball is out of play. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a mistake! 15 minutes till half-time. Roberto Carlos. Kaká. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's having a shot! No mistake! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Oh, cracking. Decent chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Madrid lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitution.
And the action is back underway. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He might be in here! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul, played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Darren Fletcher. Rijkaard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola, who's set up 1 goal so far. Doué. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neatly clipped into space. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go.
Rijkaard. Guardiola.
Now it's Darwin.
Rijkaard. Kaka.
And it's Kaka. And he's intervened well there. Into the last 5 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Guardiola. That's a cute ball. Darren Fletcher. And that is that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence...
Oh, the ball's come, he's having a go! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk tries to clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's superb. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raúl. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! That's another chance! Owen is flagged offside. Now it's Owen, and he plays one through. Chance for a shot! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Doué, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Knocks it into space. And the finish! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Owen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Madrid go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Owen. Timber gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 3 minutes
That's a cute
added
ball.
time.
Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Pete.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Belletti.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's in on goal! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Well-timed, excellent interception. Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Belletti.
Doué. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely shaped ball.
Guardiola. Raul. Rijkaard.
Doué. Nice looking ball. Grimaldo.
Rijkaard.
Guardiola. Belletti. Into the last 5 minutes. Here's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game, playing a second...
He's had a shot! And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No luck with that dink over the top. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's... Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Owen tries a shot! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola. And he thumps it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Doué, looking to be a menace in the final third. He is through here! And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Rijkaard. Raul.
Bale. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Doué. Guardiola. Look at the space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard.
There will be
Madrid
1 minute
finding
added
their
time.
passes. He's in a great position here. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them.
Security
The
staff
score
for each
1-1.
block. Please report to the staff room immediately. Substitutions taking place.
So it's back to business. Quality ball. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Raul.
Owen.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's Guardiola. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Madrid get themselves into the lead. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. All played through for the wide man. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Guardiola.
It's a little off target. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Raul. Threads one in. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chips it through, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Conte,
Added minute has been
and he was
indicated.
quick to react.
Rijkaard.
Looking for options for movement. Floated through. Pickford claims comfortable. Well read, nice interception. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite. from the 1990s?
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Raul. Scholes. Great pressure, plenty of it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away. Perez threads one in. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Raul.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Perez, lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Hullet. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Scholes. That's a sharp pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ruben Neves. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Raul. He's got on, tries a shot! Sticks it away! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They want to be quick. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Rijkaard.
Now this could be a chance. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Played in. Perez. Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Cannavaro. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Now it's Raul. Scholes.
Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Cleared without complication. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control. And it's Scholes. He's a sharp little ball here.
Rijkaard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is a decent chance! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a oh, he's hit the bar! This is their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Vardiol.
Tries to play it through. Ah, he's given it away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. That has not gone well. He's going to be disappointed with that. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
We have a great finisher here.
Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Raul. Guardiola. Oh, played right into his path. Nunez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Roll! Just off target. So we're still where we started right now. Madrid finding their passes. And the finish! Maradona absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe, there's the shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Maradona. He's found a way through. Nunez gets his head on it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Darwin. Look at the space here! And he's gone backward here. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0
There
the
will
score.
be 1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that could set him on his way.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Maradona. Doué. Oh, that was vital. Searching pass he's played there. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Doué. Now he's got space here. Played towards the front line. Defending was strong and firm. Lovely, now then. And the pass is intercepted. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming. It's goal!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The changes then in quick succession. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. That's good vision. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Probing pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. He has found the way through. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Doué. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Oh, super ball! De Ligt getting this one clear.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes added on. Belletti. Doué, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's a searching pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight...
It scores! Oh, that was close. Guardiola, and it's Rijkaard. Guardiola, nicely shaped ball, and that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Adams, now White. Played back in. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Madrid are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Raúl. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Scholes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pedri. Rummenigge. And he's straight offside. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. White providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Griezmann. Has a shot! Off the post! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
This is a lost
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
His way to the information centre. Substitution on the field. Number 17, Raúl.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 41.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
David Villa. Griezmann. Knocks it into space. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. Cross from shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guardiola. Scholes being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Mbappe! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Messi. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passes short and sharp. Lovely pass. There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Steve, can he finish? Goal! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitutions taking place.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Driving on and making good progress. And it's made its way to him. Bale gets flagged offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Burn promptly onto that, and that is that. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Searching pass he's played there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that...
Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Xavi Simons clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Martinez gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Thinks about the shot, and this is Vardy. Chance, surely! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Doué quietly revving up. A probing pass, and he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. But Doué, he's picked his way. Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely shaped ball. That has not gone well. Cannavaro. Doué. He's in a good
There will be one minute added time.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 21, Messi.
There's the start of the second half.
Conte.
A solitary
Number
goal.
13,
That has been the crucial
Jesse
difference.
Simmons. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field.
Haaland
Number
is onto this.
19, Frank Lampard.
He's on it. It's
Number
Bale!
15, Beckham.
Great
Number
effort,
42,
beautifully taken.
Musiala.
That's a great effort.
Number
There was
20,
very little backlift to
Erling
indicate what was
Haaland.
coming.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Doué unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again. Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And he shoots! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, terrible pass. Nicely shaped cross. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't...
Shoots! And one more try! Guardiola. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Little pass back. And it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's been slipped through. He's got away. Chance for a shot! He has done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time.
Guardiola is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 11.
There is some activity down
Coming
on the
on the
touchline.
field
It seems
is
there's going to be a change.
number 18,
So, time for a
David
potential
Villa.
game changer. And that's that. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of... Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fernandez is onto it in a flash. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think...
Real chance! Oh, off the bar! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Robertson. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Raul. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Mbappe stood up well to him there. No goals as yet. Raul. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, good ball. Big chance! Caught offside that time. Rice. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Camavinga picks it up out wide. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a key interception. Owen. Owen stood his ground strongly. Van Dijk. Rice. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Scholes. And it's Belletti. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been slung wide. Belletti. Scholes. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Owen. Owen could try cutting inside here. And it's Guardiola. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Fernandez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. That's Rijkaard. Belletti. Now Van Dijk. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Messi. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post.
Substitution in progress.
Tries to play it through. Skims one in. And he was alert to it. Corner given. Danger averted for now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's gone for goal!
Has been indicated.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're... Real chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come up. Messi!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Raul, good strong midfield running here, and he welcomes it in. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Saliba, Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Chance, surely! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Mbappe. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those...
It's Raul! Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Guardiola. Van Dijk. Raul. Darwin. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guardiola. Looks to the other side. Darwin. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Nunez! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Doué. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Raul. He's being urged to shoot. Saliba. And it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Over to the left. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Hazard. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are back on the way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Darwin. Belletti. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Fernandez. And he was alert to it. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Benfica appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Shot at goal! And it's in! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And he skips past his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
This looks promising. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a threat. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's picked his way through. Messi. Plenty to wait. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Messi with the short one. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi picks it up out wide. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Keeper always had the measure of that. Messi goes short.
There will be 3 minutes.
Shot could be on. What a throw in. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be the final act. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter.
He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Davids. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Raul. Nunez. Isco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nunez! He's missed, but not by that far.
Nunez just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Isco. And smartly reclaimed. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Half an hour played now. Guardiola. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Aubameyang! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Santos finding their passes. Isco! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was
shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety. Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Owen, chance! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ruben Dias makes the interception. And the through ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Owen. Now the big chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
Substitution for Santos. Number 15, Isco. Number 30, number 97, Aubameyang.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Coming on the field, number
Owen
20,
gets flagged
Luis
offside.
Araujo. Number 4, number 18, Son Heung-min. Number 9, Owen.
Guardiola. That's an imaginative pass. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm. Good running, strong and purposeful. This is Owen. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Raul. Doué. Well read, nice interception. Davids. This looks promising. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... He's tried one! What a hit, the save was firm.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And that will be the final act. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater...
Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely shaped ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. And Owen! Goal! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
But big chance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Raul. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cristiano Ronaldo! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol. It's Belletti. Belletti. Lovely bit of skill. Scholes.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Mbappe. And Mbappe! Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to
And a
resist
quick
change
announcement for the
at this
benefit of
stage.
anybody who has found themselves a
Madrid
little lost
go in
today.
at half-time
Please
on
look
a
at the screen
comfortable
for
two-goal
information
push.
on how to find your way around this stadium.
And the action is back on the way. The message is clear, none shall pass. Guardiola has created one goal already. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Ended up in no man's land. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That could spell trouble. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Azar. That's good vision. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. 75 minutes played, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé, Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Pelé, Raul, Pelé. Scholes. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. It's becoming... And the finish! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tottenham grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Batistuta receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chiellini. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And it's Neymar. And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in it. Mbappe! It's goal!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Still goalless at the moment. Raul is having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And no, he's seen through all of that. That has ended up in no man's land. Belletti. Guardiola. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space. Well, that's well seen too. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well.
Just the keeper to beat! Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckham. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. Guardiola. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Lewandowski. Neymar. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rolls it backwards. Doué. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. Belletti. And it's Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nicked it back promptly. Raul really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Raul. Now it's Owen. Out towards the flank. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
In once, he gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Maradona. Great ball, and he's in here. Look at the shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Japan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Played in deep. Beckenbauer clears.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Five minutes left on the clock.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space.
Minutes has been
And cuts
indicated.
out the supply. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Maradona. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour.